This conference will now be recorded.
So today we will discuss about uh, scanner class. Okay, then we will see about exception handling. Okay, then we will discuss about file handling in Java. File handling in Java. Okay, so exception handling, file handling. These two topics are important for automation. Of course, scanner is not so useful in automation, but let's see. Okay, because scanner class is related to file handling. So that's why we need to talk about file plus scanner class also. Okay, right. Okay, so the scanner class and file class both are from Java library. That means what already written. Okay, those are already written classes. Okay, now remember. So first let's talk about scanner class. Okay, scanner class. Okay, so first point, scanner is a class in Java which is from java.util package, which is from java.util package. So scanner class, it's a Java class, so which is coming from util package, which is coming from what util package. That means, so this is util package. So Java contains lot of packages. Java contains lot of packages. One of important package is util package. Util package. So what is package? Package is nothing but what? Collection of classes and interfaces. Collection of classes and interfaces. So the util package has a lot of classes. Util package has a lot of classes. Okay, and one of the class is scanner class. For example, this is scanner class. This is scanner class. One of the class is scanner class. Right? Now, this class contains some methods. Okay, generally class contains what? Methods. Maybe they are local methods. Maybe they are static methods. Okay, like non-static methods or non-static methods. A class contains methods. Okay, what is this? Scanner class. Scanner class. Okay, it contains n number of methods. N number of methods. So let me show you that class. Scanner class Java docs. Java docs. So let's go to scanner class. Okay, see, it's a class which is coming from a util package, which is coming from a util package. And where are the methods? You can see these are all the methods. Okay, these are all the methods. These are all the methods. Of course, we are not going to use all methods. Just this is for your understanding, basic understanding. Okay, these are all the methods. So, for example, okay, this is one method. Next method. Okay, so this is one more method, that is next int method. So like that. One more method, that is next line method, like that. Scanner class contains different methods. Okay, now why we are talking about this class? Why we are talking about this class? Actually, this class is useful. This class is useful to read something from console. Okay, so okay, this is your console, right? Console means what? Once you execute your program, you are going to see one screen now, that is called console. So where you can interact with program, that means you can pass some input. The program is going to read that input and it's going to calculate that input. Okay, na? So that's called what? Console. Okay, now in order to communicate with your program from console, okay, this is console. This is console. So then you can make use of scanner class. Then you can make use of scanner class. This is one advantage of scanner class. Okay, that means the first advantage of scanner class is what? So reading data from console. Reading data from console. This is one advantage. And the second advantage of scanner class is you can use scanner class to read data from file. Okay, to read data from file. For example, you have one text class. Sorry, we have one text file. Okay, the text file contains some data. Now you can make use of scanner class to read the data from this text file. So scanner class second advantage is that word reading data from file. Okay, and one more advantage of scanner class is you can read the data from any string. For example, you have a string. Okay, string name equals to okay India. Name equals to India. This is one string, right? If you want to read the data, that means if you want to read the data which is inside this string variable, so then also you can make use of scanner class. Okay, there are three primary advantages of scanner class. One is reading the data from file, second one is reading the data from console, third one is reading the data from string. Okay, we will see two examples. Okay, that is one example is reading the data from console. Second example is reading the data from string. Okay, when we discuss about file handling, there we will see the third advantage, that is what reading the data from scanner class. Okay, now important thing is that I am going to create a class. As usual, we used to create class, right? So in order to access these methods, now I'm going to create one class, that is reading data from console. Console.java. This is how I'm going to create data. Class. Now, in order to use these methods from scanner class, what I need to do? What is the first step I need to do? Okay, Swati. So in order to access the methods from scanner class, what is the first step I need to do? Swati there? Okay, Nalini?
No idea, Srikanth.
So in order to access methods, from one class, if the methods are non-static methods, we need to create object. If the methods are static methods, then you can access methods from methods with class name. Same concept, okay. Now the first thing is that I need to create object for scanner class. Scanner sc equals to new scanner. This is how we used to create object, right? First we need to create object. Okay, by using this object, that is what sc is the name of the object. By using this object, so you can access any method. But problem is this scanner is not available in our project. You can see that this scanner is available in my project anywhere? No. This scanner class is coming from util package. This scanner class is coming from which package? Util package. Okay, if something is not there, if something is not available in your home, so what you do? You are going to borrow it or you are going to purchase it, right? So here we are not going to purchase the scanner class from util package. So what we do here is we are going to borrow the functionality of scanner class. Okay, that is technically called as importing. That is technically called as what? Importing. So first you need to import the scanner class. Which is available in util package. Then you can able to access the methods which are available in this scanner class. Okay, now so importing is nothing but what? Importing is importing the classes from Java library to your project, because these classes are not available, right? These classes are there in util package somewhere in JDK. So you are just importing the required class into your project so that you can access the functionality. So first we need to import and then we need to create object to this class. With that object you can able to access any method. Okay, you can see these are all the methods. These are all the methods. Later you can go through all these methods. Okay, right. So let me create one program here. Okay, new class. So I will name it as read, okay, data from console. Read data from console. Okay, let's click on public static void main. I think many people are not practicing. Okay, it's your choice and okay, na? Right. I said you a demo session. You are important in this course. If you are not going to practice, okay, then your time and money both are waste. Okay, right. So what I want to do, I want to read the data, okay, which is entered by user, Okay, now simply let's take one use case. Read the browser name. Okay, read the browser name from user. Then execute your test cases. Okay, on user entered browser. I have a requirement. So where I am going to ask user to enter browser name on console. If he is going to enter Chrome, then I can execute my test cases on Chrome. If he is going to enter Firefox, then I can able to execute my test cases on Firefox. So finally, my goal is what? Executing the test cases on user preferred browser. Okay, now so read operations can be done using which class? Scanner class, right? So the first thing is that we need to instantiate this class. Okay, scanner. So instantiation is nothing but object creation. Okay, so scanner, the object name is SC. Why I am taking the object name as SC means in internet or in YouTube videos or in from official Oracle documentation. So usually they will give this SC as object name, or you can take OBJ as usual. Choice is yours. Okay, na? So SC or object OBJ, like that. You can give any name. Scanner SC equals to, okay, new scanner. Okay, new scanner. This is how we are going to create object to any class, right? You are getting one error. That means the reason is that Babu, this class is not available in your project. This class is not available in your project. For example, see, is there any methods arguments? One class is there, right? Method arguments. So this is coming from our project now. I will do one thing. I will create object for this class. Okay, like this. Okay, obj equals to, okay, new method arguments. Now see, try to understand, please. When I create object to this class, no issues here. You see any red color border, any red color mark, no problem. Everything is fine because this class is available in my project. You can see this class is available in my project. So that's why no issues from Java. But when I create object to this class, I got some what one error. What is that one? Scanner cannot be resolved to a type. The reason is that what Java is telling is that scanner is not part of your project. Java is telling, Mr. Developer, scanner is not part of your project. It is available in JDK, but it's not part of your project. So if you want to access the functionality of scanner classes, first what you need to do, you need to import. So that's what Java is suggesting us. You can see that import scanner from java.util. Unfortunately, one bad thing, we cannot say the bad thing. So one thing in Java is that, okay, so there are different classes with same name. Now see, scanner is available from java.util package. Scanner is available from com.sun.java package. Scanner is available from com.sun.tools.java parser. So scanner is available from sun.tools.java. You can see the class. Okay, so the class with multiple classes are there with same name, which are from different packages in Java. Okay, na? So our need is what? Reading the data from console, right? So our class is also named as scanner, but it is coming from util package. It will coming from util package. That's why I clearly mentioned that it is coming from java.util package. Okay, na? So you need to import it from java.util package. Okay, done. So on the left side, no issues, but the right side still it is showing some issues. So right now I will give one argument here, that is system.in. You don't worry about this one. Very shortly we are going to discuss about this one. Okay, then you can able to understand what is system.in. Okay, as of now let it be. Okay, don't worry. Okay, na? So successfully, so we cleared that error, right? Okay, now let me write something here, system.out.println. So Mr. User, please enter, okay, please enter your preferred browser. Okay, we are requesting user to enter preferred browser. Now what this user will do, user will enter the data. Okay, na? So when user entered the data, we need to capture that. So user is going to enter, for example, if I execute this one. Okay, so here user can enter the data. Here user can enter the data, but we need to capture the data, right? So for that, okay, there is one method in scanner class, that is capture the data from console. So what type of data user is going to enter? String, because Chrome is, so for example, Chrome or Opera or Firefox, okay, those are nothing but comes under string type, right? So to read string data, okay, there is a method in scanner class. So the method is next. The method is what? Next is the method. So what next will do is, next will read the data which is entered on console. Since it's going to read string data na, so this is temporary location. So what we need to do, we need to copy the data which is captured by this method, and we are going to store into one variable. For example, string browser name equals to lc.next. So this method is going to capture the data from console, and this is temporary location. So we will store this temporary location data into one permanent variable. What is that one? Browser name, so that we can able to access. Okay, now system.out.println, user entered, okay, data is plus. So this variable contains the data which is entered by user, right? Let me print it here. So let's execute this. You can see, Mr. User, please enter your preferred browser, right? So I can enter Firefox. Press enter, and you can see this is what I entered. Okay, now once again you can run. Okay, so Mr. User, please enter your preferred browser. Okay, this time I will enter Chrome. Okay, see what I entered here is Chrome. Okay, now done. Now what I need to do here, I need to compare. Okay, compare the user entered browser from available browsers. Okay, in internet. Okay, now if so browser name dot equals if it is Chrome, so system.out.println executing test cases on Chrome browser. Okay, na? Else if, because multiple conditions are here, okay, else if browser name dot equals if it is related to Firefox, then I need to execute, what is problem here? Okay, system.out.println executing test cases on Firefox browser. Okay, else if browser name okay, browser name dot equals, if it is equals to Opera, what I need to do, I need to execute my test cases on Opera browser. Okay, and we need to think about worst case also, right? That means if suppose user entered some different name which is not available in internet, okay, then what we need to tell to array user that browser is not available like that. So we need to inform. Okay, that means what else condition, else system.out.println browser is not found. Okay, na? Right, let's execute this one. Something went wrong here, maybe to give one more closing bracket. Okay, right. So what I need to do, I need to enter browser. Let me enter Firefox here. So user entered data is Firefox and we are executing our test cases on Firefox. Okay, na? For example, let's run this program again. This time I will enter IE. You can see that browser is not found because we are matching with Opera, we are matching with Firefox, we are matching Chrome, we are not matching with IE, right? So that's why. So which block executed here? Browser is not found. Else block got executed. Okay, right. This is one example. Okay, now so I will show you one more example. I will show you one more important example. So read data from console. Example 2. Okay, right now. So read a slogan which is entered by user. Okay, same thing. Scanner sc equals to new scanner system.in is the input for this constructor, and we need to import, right? Scanner java.util. Okay, na? Right. So system.out.println. So Mr. User, okay, please enter one slogan. Okay, right. So user is going to enter one slogan and we need to store that inside one string. Okay, na? So string slogan equals to sc.next is the method. I said if you want to read the data, string type of data, next is the method. That's what I said in previous example, right? Now system.out.println. So user entered slogan is okay plus slogan. Okay, right. Now so let's execute this program. Mr. User, please enter one slogan, right? Okay, which slogan I enter? If you practice well, it will be easy, okay, to handle interviews. Okay, this is the slogan. Okay, done. Let me press enter. Array, what is this? I entered slogan, right? But I got only the first word. So what about this? What about this data? So here the thing is that, so next method is there na? What next method will do here is, next method will read, please mute your microphones. Okay, next method will read, okay, first token, that's it. Okay, what next method will do? Next method will read only the first token. Token means it may be the first character separated by space. Okay, for example, so here, see, this is, for example, this is one slogan. Okay, na? So this is token. This is another token. This is another token. This is another token. Token is nothing but it may be the word or character separated by space. separated by space. That's called token. So the next method will read only a token. Okay, now I want to read complete statement. In that case, you need to go with one more method. So the method is sc dot next line. Sc dot next line. Next line. Let me see that once again. Okay, next line. This is the method. So this method, what this method will do? This method will read entire data. So let me store that inside one variable, a string slogan like this. Okay, right. Okay, now let's execute this. Please enter slogan, right? So I do practice, okay, every day. Okay, so I will learn. Okay, right. You can see now. Okay, you can see it captured all the data which is entered by user on the console. Okay, this is the basic difference between next and next line. Remember, these two methods important. We are going to use them in automation. Okay, so this is how we can read the data from console. So now we will see how to read the data from string. Okay, class, read data from string. Read data from string. Read data from string. Okay, so here what I want to do, I want to read the data, okay, from string. So string slogan equals to, okay, tomorrow is Saturday. Okay, so no class. Okay, this is one slogan. Okay, right. Now I want to read this data. So reading is different, printing is different. Remember, okay, reading is reading the data which is available inside this container, slogan variable container. Okay, so printing is a different operation. Okay, so don't think that both are same. Okay, now I want to read this slogan data. So now same, you need to create object for scanner sc equals to new scanner, but this time, okay, let's import scanner java.util. So this time you need to pass this variable here because we are reading the data from string, right? So that's why you need to pass this object name or variable name as an argument to this constructor. So previously I used system.in because system.in is an argument which is defined to read the data from console. If you want to read the data from console, you need to use system.in here. Okay, so it's going to open input stream of the system. Okay, let's see that later. Now I want to read the data from string, right? So that's why you need to pass the object name or the variable name, object name or the variable name as argument to this scanner class constructor. Okay, now okay, sc.next. I am using same method, sc.next. Okay, so instead of taking into one variable, directly I am going to print it, system.out.println. sc.next is a method. If I use this method, so what would be the output? Same, it's going to read only one word or one token. Okay, you can see that. Okay, you can see tomorrow. The problem with next method is what? It is created to read only one token, that is first token. Okay, remember. But actually I want to read all the data, right? In that case, which method is good for us? So the method is sc.nextLine is the method. Okay, so if you use this one, you can able to see tomorrow is Saturday, so no class. Okay, now so one more important point, let me tell it here itself instead of creating new program. I want to read, or I can say that count all characters characters in above string variable. In above a string variable. I want to count all the characters here. I want to count all the characters here. So how to do that? How to do that? Very simple. So there is one method in scanner class. Okay, in string class. So that is slogan is object name or variable name dot the method is length. The method is what? Length. The method length. If you actually this is not at all related to scanner class. Just telling if you want to count all characters inside any string variable, so we are going to use one method from scanner class. What is that one? Sorry, from string class. What is that one? Length. Okay, length. So it will give you all characters inside this variable. Okay, na? So it's going to return what? Integer, right? So integer total characters equals to slogan dot length system dot out dot println. So total characters count is okay plus total characters. Okay na? So let's execute this one. You can see how many characters are there? 34. Okay na? It will count space also. Space is also one character. Remember, space is also data. Okay, in programming language. Okay, right. Okay, this is how we can read the data from any variable, string variable. So which method we are going to use? Next line, so that it will read everything. If you want to count these total characters, then you can go with predefined method. So which is from string class, Okay, na? Right. Okay, now the third example is what? Reading the data from file, right? That we will see shortly, don't worry. So let me save this as alpha b. So 4 today is 5, right? 4. It was 4, huh? Image. Already put on the okay, image one. Right. Okay, done. So we will see that file example after discussing file concept in Java. Okay, right. Now let's talk about files. Let's talk about files in Java. Then we will see exception handling. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so next one is what? Files. Okay, file handling. Okay, in Java. File handling in Java. Okay, right. Same. File is also a predefined class or pre-written class in Java. So from java.io package, IO means input output. IO means what? Input output package. Okay, by using this class, you can able to create any file. You can able to enter data into file. Okay, and then you can able to create folders. You can delete folders. You can delete files. Like that. Different use cases are there. Different methods are there from file class. So we are going to see, okay, creating one example program for creating file. Then we will see one more example for, okay, deleting file. Okay, then we will see one example for, okay, writing data. Okay, so write data into file. Then we are going to see how to read the data, from file. Then we are going to see one example for creating folder or directory, and then we will see, okay, deleting the directory or folder. Okay, right. Okay, we will see these things. Okay, na? Right. So same explanation for file also, which it is coming from IO package. Okay, it is coming from IO package, remember. Okay, na? So let's create one example program. So first one is creating file. Creating a file. Example. Let's go with public static void main. Okay, so here. So first thing is, what is the name of file? What is the name of the file? Okay, one more question is, where to create file? Where to create file? So we need to inform to Java. So Java, in this location, please create a file with this name. Okay, we need to inform. Okay, otherwise Java don't know. So where to create the file? So definitely we need to inform the destination. We need to inform the destination path. Okay, for example, now I want to create file inside my D drive. For example, here I want to create file. So this is the location. You copy this location. Let's take into one variable string file location equals to file equals to, this is the location, and the name of the file is alpha b dot txt. You need to pass the extension of the file, what type of file you want to create. Okay, let me write one more question. So what type of file? Okay, right. So in this location I want to create alpha b. The type of the file is what? Text. Type of the file is text. Okay, right. So the methods are available inside which class? File class na. So the next thing is that we need to instantiate. So file class. Okay, so file object obj equals to new file. Okay, same, we need to import file which is from IO package. You can see that import file from IO package. Click on it. Okay, done. But it is giving one error, right? If that is, this class constructor is expecting the file location. So simply please pass this variable here. Okay, right. Now the required method is, so we successfully created object. The required method is obj dot create new file. Obj dot create new file, and it's going to throw an exception. As of now, just mouse over here and you will see one option, add throws declaration. Just click on it, that's it. Okay, so I will explain this topic under exception handling. Okay na? So as of now, just throw this one like this. Okay, don't worry about that. So let me execute this one. The file got executed. You are not going to see any output here because physically we are creating one file, right? So that file cannot be shown inside on this console. Now go to this location. There you will see alpha b text file got created. Just open it. Is there any content? No. You want to create any image? Very simple. Okay, so instead of txt, I will give png. Okay, this is what image, right? So let's execute the same program and please go back here. I can see that alpha b image got created. Don't open this one. This is a blank image. You cannot see anything. You can see the size here. It is just image without any data. Okay, do you want to create PDF? Very simple. Just give the extension of PDF. Okay, so let's click on run button. So there you will see the PDF got created. Okay, now do you want to open this one? Okay, let's go to any browser. You cannot see anything here because nothing is there. Just a blank PDF, document. Okay, now but in order to deal with PDFs and Excel sheets and images, so there are some extra tools, some dedicated tools are available in Java. Okay, we will see them later. Okay, now because file class is not good for all file type, all file handlings. Okay, now file class is not good for all types of files. Okay, now there are some dedicated material or components are there to deal with Excels and PDFs and text files. We will see them later. Okay, don't worry. Right, this is how you can create any file. Okay, now Right, this is simple example for creating file. Right now, okay, let's see how to delete a file. How to delete a file. Okay, class. So delete a file. Okay, delete a file. Example. Let's go with public static void main. Void main. So this time only one question. This time only one question. So which file I need to delete? I need to delete. That's it. Okay, now string file to delete equals to I want to delete this PDF. Okay, na? So just you need to copy this path. You need to copy the path. So this is my files. Just remove this extra quotes and slashes. Okay, this is the file I want to delete. Same, you need to instantiate file class. File obj equals to a new file, and you need to pass this location. Before that, please import this file from java.io package. Okay, right. And to delete a file, the method is okay, delete. The method is delete. That's it. Yeah. Now see, PDF is available here, right? Now let me execute this program. Okay, done. Now see, PDF is not available. Okay, that means what? The file got deleted. Okay, which method we are going to use? Delete method. Which method? Delete method. Which method we are going to use? Delete method. Okay, now remember. Okay, so this is how we create files. This is how we are going to delete files, right? Now I want to create directory. I want to create folder. I want to create folder. Okay, now. So let's see that also. A new class. Okay, so create folder example. Okay, folder or directory both are same. Okay, now finish. Now here three questions. Now again here three questions. Okay, so one is, so what is where, okay, or what is the name of folder? One question. Okay, then where to create, location, or you can say that, so location of folder. Okay, now name of the folder, location of the folder. We need to provide name of the folder, location of the folder. Okay, now type is not required. Okay, type is not required. Folders ki types untaya. Folders don't have types, right? Right. Now same thing. So string folder, okay, to create equals to, I want to create a folder here. I want to create a folder. Okay, now so let me do that. So the name is light b. Okay, this is the name of the folder. This is the name of the folder. Okay, so your batch is alpha, right? Okay, right. This is the folder name. Okay, now same thing, you just create object to file class. Okay, file obj equals to, okay, new file. Okay, let's import file, and this path you need to provide here. And to create file, you can see there are one method is there, mkdir, one method, and you can see one more method on the screen, mkdirs. So in order to create folder, there are two methods are available inside file class. One is mkdir, one method. We have one more method, that is mkdirs. Both method helps us to create folders, but what is the difference between mkdir and mkdirs? Okay, we will see that. Okay, right now I will use mkdir method. Okay, na? Right. So let's execute this. Execute. Go back here. Somewhere you see alpha b folder got created. Alpha b. Okay, na? Right. Okay, so which method I used? Mkdir, right? Mkdir. Okay, na? So now I will take one more class. I will take one more class. So creating folder example2. Let's go with public static void main. Public static void main. Okay. So same question. So where to create? So what is the folder name? What is the folder name? Now string folder to create equals to, so this is the location, right? You can give any location. Okay, now I'm going to give this location. Okay, now I do like this. Okay, alpha B automation Java. This is the location I want to, this is the folder I want to create, and this is the location. Now try to understand, is this location available? See, D drive is available, but inside this D drive, is there any folder with name alpha? Please try to see here. Any folder with name alpha? No folder is available. And that too, B is not available. That too, automation is not available. That means what I am doing here, okay, I am creating, for example, if it is D drive, okay, inside D drive, alpha folder is there. What is there? Alpha folder. Inside alpha, one more folder is there. What is then? B folder is there. Okay, B. Inside automation folder. What is that one? Automation folder. Inside automation, I want to create one folder. What is the name of this folder? This name of the folder is what? Java. Now D drive, this is D drive. D drive is available. But alpha is not available. Inside the drive, alpha folder is not available. Okay, and then B folder is not available, and then automation folder is not available. Okay, so this path is not existed. But still I want to create this Java. Okay, that time you can go with mkdirs method. Okay, now so file obj equals to new file. So this is the path. So before that, please import, and you can pass it here. Okay, now obj.mkdirs. This time I go with mkdirs because when path is not available, when the given path is not available, still if you want to create that path, then you need to go with mkdirs. So this time mkdir method is not going to work because mkdir needs the directory which should be existed physically. But whereas mkdirs, even the path is not available, you can go with that. Okay, now try to see, is there any alpha folder? Not available, right? Now execute this program. Execute. Now see, alpha folder got created. Open this. B folder got created. Open this. Automation got created. Open this. Java got created. Okay, now so this is the difference between mkdir method, mkdirs method. Okay, now remember, right? Now we'll see how to write the data into file. Okay, now so go to class. Okay, now so write data into file. Click on finish. I want to write the data into file, right? Now again two questions. That is location of the file. Second one is type of the file. Okay, third one is name of the file. Okay, now so string file to write equals to, you can see we have, oh, where is that? Alpha B. This is the file name, right? So I want to write something. So this time nothing is there. You can see it is a blank file, right? I want to write some data into this file, okay na? So let me copy this file path, go to copy as path, okay, and let me paste it here, okay, right. This is the file. I want to write some data. Okay, this time we are going to use a different class, not file class. We will use one more class from IO package. Okay, that class is file writer class. What is that class? File writer. You can see, let me write it here first. File writer, writer is the object equals to, okay, new file writer, new file writer. Okay, now so file writer is also coming from IO package. Remember, this is also from IO package. This class is dedicated, okay, for writing operations, okay now. So this is the file to write now. So copy this one, you can paste it here, okay now, done. Okay, so it's going to throw an exception, okay, so just click on throw exception, let it be, don't worry. Now writer is the object, the method to write is write, okay, sorry, writer is the object name, dot write is the method. I want to write that, I want to write. So we will close the session, okay, after one more program, so this is what I want to write. So once write operation is done, you need to close that operation, okay, you need to close, okay na. So close write operation, once write operation is over, okay. So writer is the object, the method to close write operation is close, the method to close writing operation is close, okay now. Remember, if you are not going to close, this content is not going to add to the file, that is the problem, okay. That is how Java is designed, okay now. So let me run this one, okay. Now, okay, you can see, let me open this file. You can see we will close the session after one more program, okay now. So you can make use of this class to write the data into file. So don't ask me that how to write into Excel, how to write into PDF like that, because we will use a separate classes for those, okay now. File writer and file is not the correct classes. So we have some dedicated classes are there that I will talk to you later, okay now, don't worry. So this is how we are going to write into the file. Now we know how to create file, we know how to write into file. Then let's see how to read the data from file, how to read the data from file, okay na. So right click on our, so this is, okay, read data from file, okay, read data from file. Let's go with public static void main, okay. Again one question, okay. So the file to, okay, read data, the file to read data, a string file to read equals to, so what is the file? This is the file, I want to read this na. So take the take the location of the file, okay. So let me paste it here, okay na, and remove these unwanted slashes. This is the file I want to read, okay. So this time we will go with file class, file object equals to new file, import this file class, okay. And this is the file I want to read it, right? Copy this one. So this time, in order to read the data from file, so we will take scanner class help, okay. Now see, one more use case of scanner class is what? Reading the data from file, right? So okay, read the data from file, using scanner class, you can use some different classes to read the data from file, okay now. Some different classes are those also available, Okay, but we go with scanner because we discussed 3 use cases of scanner class, right? So scanner sc equals to new scanner. You need to import scanner class from java.util, right? Now this object holds, 1 minute. Right now this object holds the file. Okay, now this object is holding this file. Okay, this file is actually on my physical drive, that is what my hard disk, right? Now this file is going to dump it into this object virtually. So we are going to dump this file into this virtual location. What is that one object? So this object contains this file. Okay, na? So we need to pass this object here, because this object contains the file. This object contains the file. Okay, now it's going to throw one exception, throw it. Okay, right, we can use sc dot next method. Let me directly print this sc dot next. We know that what is the output here. Sc dot next, what it will do, it will read only one token, right? One word. That is the problem. Where is out? You can see only v. Okay, but I want to read complete line. So in that case, you can go with next line method. Okay, this time, okay, let me go with next line. We will close the session after one more program. Okay, right. Now what I will do here is, okay, now so this is another line, okay, in this file. Okay, this is another line in this file, like that. So we have multiple lines are available in this file. The power connected with mobile net. Okay, right. Where is my program? Here it is. Okay, now right. Okay, so where is my program? Yes. Now this file contains multiple lines. Now, so now if I execute this program, you see, you are going to get only one line. You see that the next line method has read only one line. What about the remaining lines? You need to read them all. Okay, that means what you need to do, you need to repeat this statement. How many times? How many lines are there here? 1, 2, 3 lines are there, na? So 3 times you need to repeat the same statement, because next line will read only one line at a time. Okay, remember. Okay, next line method, okay, will read one line at a time. Okay, that's why total 3 lines are there. I need to use this statement 3 times. Let me execute this. You can see that. So this time you got all the lines, all the lines. Okay, so it is what repeated action. Now. So when you got the repeated actions, then you can go with for loop. Or any other loop. Now I will go with for loop. Okay, for integer I equals to 1. Total how many lines are there? 3 lines are there, na? I less than or equals to 3. I plus plus system.out.println sc dot next line. So instead of using this statement again and again, I used one loop. We can use while loop also here, don't worry. Now let me execute this. I got the data. I got the data here. Okay, but let me open that file alpha b. So here I will do one more thing. I will add, okay, like this. Total how many lines are there? Total there are, I think 12 lines are there. 12 lines are there. Okay, now what I need to do here, so I need to change 3 to 12. 3 to 12. Let's execute. Now you can see the complete data, but this is not the right way. If file is generating dynamically, then how can you able to count the total lines in that file? It's not possible. Okay, it's not possible. So giving static counter here is not the right approach. So this approach is also not good. That's why I said that reading the data from files, which loop is good, do loop or okay, do while loop, sorry, while loop or do while loop. Now okay, system.out.println. So reading the data from while loop, so using while loop. Here I will use while loop. While loop. Okay na? Okay, so while, okay, so system.out.println sc.next line is the method, right? So but we need to write the condition here. So the condition means what? Condition here, what condition we are going to use it here is, so we will use one method that is sc dot has next line. Okay, has next line. Why it is not coming? Has next line. So there is one more method from scanner class. What this method will do here is, this method will check each and every line. First it will read one line, then it will check the next line is available or not. If it is available, then it is going to read. If it is available, then it is going to read. If line is available, condition is true. That means what? Loop is going to iterate. If no line is available, then the loop will become false. Then the JVM is going to terminate the program. Okay, let's execute this. You can see everything. The advantage of while loop is that, for example, now I will open this. Let me copy paste this data again. Okay, now there is no need to count lines 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. If you go with for loop, definitely you need to count. Okay, but this time the good thing is that what we have a method in scanner class. Okay, so I am just using that method. So this method will check Boolean condition, line is available or not. Now if the content is dynamic in file, you no need to worry. Simply the method will check the next line. If it is available, it will print. If it is not available, then it's going to terminate. So this is one way of reading the data from files. So different ways are there in Java. Okay, na? This is just only one way, using scanner class and while loop. Okay, na? Right.